Okay, we made it to August 14th, 2025. It is Thursday, and it's the morning for me. Thankfully, I'm not in mourning, and it's good to be back. Just a couple things here. I was looking at the almanac. I don't usually look at the almanac, but today is day 226 of 2025. Feels like day 2026 of 2025. We have 39 days until autumn begins. Only 39 days. So at least here, that's the rest of the summer. So a little over 30 days. And what's going on as far as the temperatures? I think here it'll be about upper 80s or 90 Fahrenheit. But I was looking at Riyadh. I have a very good friend who lives in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And I was looking at what is the temperature where he is. And right now, at this very moment, it's 4 p.m. in Riyadh. Let's see, Thursday, 4 p.m., as of 4 p.m. So it was, 4 p.m. was a little while ago, but it was 109 degrees Fahrenheit, 43 degrees Celsius. Their high today was 111, and it looks like they've got tomorrow is 108, then 108, 107. They're well over 107, 108 degrees every single day for the foreseeable future. So shout out to my friend Bilal who endures that kind of heat. That is crazy. Okay, so we got 39 days left of summer. And in Riyadh, it's 109 degrees at the moment. So pretty nuts. Actually, I don't know. This is totally random, but if you're looking for gift ideas for someone hitting a consequential birthday, as I mentioned a couple of episodes ago, I turned 50 this year, and a really close friend of mine sent me kind of a cool gift that I didn't even know existed. He sent me a book from the New York Times that had the front page of the New York Times every single year on my birthday from my birth year. So 50 years of front pages, basically. So I can go back to my birth year, and on the day that I was born, this is what the headlines were on that day. And it's really, really cool. I didn't even know you could do that. I presume he could order that online, and I shouldn't exclude his lovely wife, who was probably instrumental in it as well. She's very creative. So if they are listening, I'm thinking of you both. So anyway, just a gift idea there. But had a wonderful, wonderful day yesterday. It was warm, but just a great day of connecting with substantive, warm, amazing, intelligent, creative people. And, I've been thinking a lot about creativity this summer, because whenever you're in a kind of a reinvention project, building that creative muscle is so important. And I'm finding it to be a source of great comfort and progress and freedom and joy. And I've got people who draw in my life and paint and everything. For me, I know that podcasting is part of it. Reading is part of it. But I was talking to my friend Samir yesterday, and he's been writing a lot, and he's been writing every day. And he said, how much easier it gets when you write every single day to come up with different topics. Your brain is so fresh and frosty and creative, and the next article or chapter or whatever it is you're writing just kind of comes out. And I'm finding that already with, getting back on the horse. I had pod faded, as I heard the term yesterday, pod faded. I got to meet one of the originals of podcasting yesterday for a one-on-one. Had a wonderful chat with him and got to learn from his 25 years of podcasting experiences. Just an incredible guy. Rob Greenlee You can look him up, Greenlee, Greenlee. He has a podcasting academy. He runs various different platforms and businesses that help around podcasting. And I guess that's my point, is, when we're in that creative space, we're just I'm more open, and I'm having really amazing conversations. And it also makes me think about networking, because I know for a lot of people, when they hear the word networking, it just feels like, I got to go to networking events and, have a little pitch, and it's like speed dating. And I don't really want to, and certainly you can go to groups that act like that. But I have to say, my experience is, number one, you get to, just like everything else, you can network in a style that works for you, including not calling it networking. You can call it just meeting new people, making new friends and colleagues, a curiosity exercise. And I think it goes hand in hand with this whole creative enterprise, which is that when we're curious about other people genuinely, man, they get pretty curious and generous with us. And that has been my experience over and over again. It always blows my mind. I don't know. It's not really surprising to me, but it's remains kind of freshly delightful how generous and open and caring so many people are when you connect with them and genuinely share information back and forth. There's such inherent value just in that exchange, even if nothing super tangible comes out of it. Okay, I've got this client for you immediately, or whatever. Just getting to know the person and what they do and what they're interested in and how they see the world and what they're creating, it can spark not only joy and connection, but creativity in myself. So I guess what I'm saying is that if you feel stuck in some way in your career, if you're afraid of what might happen with your career, your job, there's a lot of that going around right now. And, there are certainly times when those are, there's a heightened experience for people, but it's always the case. I mean, we're less secure, in reality than we think we are almost at any given point. But I got to say that for me, meeting people, developing relationships, taking an interest in others, learning, curiosity is an incredible tool for maintaining good mental health and also keeping my mind open even through periods of great anxiety, churn, unforeseeability, unpredictability, all the things that can make a person feel really anxious and fearful. Boy, it's such a counter when I'm sitting across a table from someone who's got a lifetime of amazing experience and perspective, and I always learn that I'm not the only one. That if whatever I'm going through, whatever I'm experiencing or struggling to solve, whatever problems I'm trying to address, other people have had them. I mean, there is such a beauty in having a unique perspective, but not having a unique experience, because I can learn from your perspective. So that's the message for today, is what can you do to connect with other people in a way that opens you up and creates perspective and insight and opportunity that maybe you don't have? And the corollary to that is, what can you do on a daily basis, just a little thing that makes connecting with those people a little easier? Is it sending one email to somebody? Is it calling one person? Is it doing a little research on what the events are? When we do these things every single day, they just get so easy. They get so easy. And Lord knows, with the difficulties that we all face, making certain things easy. I remember when going to the gym felt like such a drag years ago. I didn't really know enough about, resistance training and being at the gym and stretching and all. I didn't really learn that very well, in my school years. And then eventually I got a trainer, and a trainer showed me how to do it. And suddenly the gym became not a foreign place of where I felt, like an outsider. It felt like a place where it was a refuge, a place where I would get clarity, even comfort. And now sometimes I go in there and I know so many people that it's hard to work out because I'm saying hi to too many people. But that's a good thing. So what is that daily practice for you that's going to make it easier, more fun, and open up your creative mind to new pathways? That's the question for today. I hope it's helpful. It's great to check in with you. Please leave me a message on Substack. And by the way, I'm not going to be sending out emails on Substack for every single day. That's going to be a bit too much for these daily podcasts. So I might do it one more time today, but then after that, it'll just be posted. And we will move on from there. And if you subscribe on Apple or Spotify or wherever, you'll get the notifications there as well. So until next time, have a great day. Be good to yourself and others. We'll see you soon.